Ran my first race in 20 years last year. Yeah, trying to, take care of myself as I get older. It's held on St. Patrick's Day, so they call it the Irish Jig. Yeah, some people know it. They've heard of it in town. Night before the race, I decided I'm going to look this course up online. And that was the first time I realized, hey, this race is in my neighborhood. And I don't recommend that you run races in your neighborhood. Because once you see your house, race is over. It was a 10K. I ran a half K. You cannot blame me for coming upon this picture-perfect view of my family living their best life through the front window and saying, this is the new finish line. Do you know I went ahead and wore that race shirt like a champion all day? Yeah, the cashier at Home Depot was like, how'd you do? And I said, technically, I had the best time. A few months ago, I had this killer set on stage, and I had a friend of mine actually record it, and he sent it to me, and he said, this was so good, you should post it online and see what happens. And I was like, that's a great idea. Thank you for doing that. So I just threw it on YouTube, and then I just lived my life for a few days, and I went back and I checked. This video of mine, that I had posted, had 1,000 views, 30 likes. 1,000 views, 30 likes. Now here's the thing. I didn't mind, right? Because I didn't tell anyone about it. That was just like an organic thing, right? 1,000 views, 30 likes. I just, let it pass for like another week. I went back and I checked. This time, 2,000 views, 29 likes. Who had a change of heart, Who decided I was getting too big for my britches? You know what that means? That means someone watched my set and was like, nice job. And they then proceeded to live their life, right? Took care of their family, did the 9 to 5, put their kids to bed one day, brushing their teeth in their PJs in the bathroom, start thinking about my set, and they were like, screw her. Unlike. Oh well. So I like to travel. I think summer is my favorite season. Yeah, because that's when you get to take PTO, right? And be with your family. Took my family to Colorado a few years ago. You guys been? It's nice, right? It's beautiful. So I just remember, getting to the airport and thinking, you know what? This is where I realized that airports, and airlines, those companies like to really separate the haves from the have-nots. Because that's what boarding groups are all about, right? You find out real quick who paid what to get to Colorado, guys. I think it's the airline check-in agent's favorite part of her job. She was so excited, She was like, ladies and gentlemen, United Airlines welcomes you all to Flight 1256, non-stop and direct to Denver. At this time, we would like to start by boarding our first-class customers. Boarding Group 1. Our most attractive, most successful, magnanimous customers. These people adopt a family for Christmas. They're fluent in 2 of the Romance languages. They never claim a tax deduction on their Goodwill donations. It's like, wow, sounds like good company today. She went on to say nice things about boarding groups 2 through 4, but when she got to us, she lost a little steam. She was like, boarding group 5. Tuck in your shirts. Also, we're a little short-staffed today. You may have to help serve drinks. And I was like, what? Even the kids? We had a great time in Colorado. We get to the airport. On the flight back, we're sitting there. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the first time we realized our seats aren't all together. Only 2 of them were side by side. The other 2 are just random within the cabin. So my husband and I were like, we'll just put the girls together. They'll keep each other company. You and I will take the other spots. I go to the bathroom, I come back, and there's this lady just standing in the aisle, and she's like, ma'am, I would love it if you had my spot so you could be with your girls. I said, nice try. I just ordered a Bloody Mary and downloaded 50 Shades of Grey, the movie. You know what I'm saying? This 2-hour flight home is my vacation, folks. Oh, man. Oh, let's see, what else? I did go to Washington, D.C. a thank you. Woohoo! Yeah, I went to D.C. Why do I have to say Washington, D.C.? That's ridiculous. Anyways, I went to D.C. about a year ago in November to see some high school friends. We hadn't been together in a while, so we had a great time. Anyway, it was just a weekend, you know. When I got back, there was this guy at work that was like, have a seat, tell us all about your trip, what'd you do, what'd you see? And I was like, you know, it was quick. Mostly, we just hung out, but we did go to a winery and got a little hammered. And then we went to a pumpkin patch and sobered up. And he was so disappointed. He's like, how do you visit our nation's capital, not spend any time taking in the important sites, you know, the historic monuments? I said, I'll tell you how, it's real easy. I'm not a high school senior with a teacher chaperone who's forcing me. Guys, I'm a grown-up. I don't do anything I don't want to. Also, he's assuming I've never been before to do those things. I have, several times, you know? Anyway, when we were at the pumpkin patch, I asked a stranger to take photos of my group, you know? She did a really nice job. And she handed me my phone, and she was like, tell me if you need any retakes. And I was like, no, these are perfect. Thank you so much. You know what made a difference with this lady taking pictures of us? It's that she gave us instructions. She told us what to do. Yeah. She was like, hey, you in the white shirt, take 2 steps forward. And you with the brown hair, you know, pop your shoulders back. And I was like, okay, great photos. But I remember later on thinking, what if she hadn't have been so kind? You know, what if she did the same thing, but was like unfiltered, like a 12-year-old girl, you know? What if she were like, hey, muffin top? And we're like, is that me? And she's like, pop your shoulders back. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, hey, crow's feet. And you're like, is that still me? She's like, lift your chins.